when I started this thing 3 years ago, talent is not when it comes to business, it's only about talent. That is one thing I have learned so well. After when I started, oh, I'm doing nice works. I don't even care.
Nah, it
but
doesn't
when
work.
you don't go with the literacy of being in a business, at the end of the day, you start up, and at the end of the day, you get the money all right. But at the end of the day, it won't last long.
So let me tell them what you mean by that. She knew everything about art. She's got the skills, but probably she needed a marketer. She needed a salesperson. She needed somebody who would take care of the books. She needed somebody who will be doing the customer service. All these things come together to form the entity called what? Business. So when you are out there and you fall short in a particular area, what you need to do is to go out there and look for people and partner up with them. You could be partnering up to share the business. You could go in for somebody as your mentor or coach to be able to get out of this challenge. Hello people, today we come your way with Miss Fast Florals, an art startup that is into anything artistic for your weddings, for your birthdays, all your bouquets. Thank you very much for the support. Keep sharing our videos, like, comments down there as to what we should come your way with. You are into what?
Bridal accessories, that is bouquet, bridal fans.
Okay.
And I can also dive into the interior design aspect as well.
And you said you've done this for how many years?
2 years.
2 years. Wow. What necessitated you going into art? What's the background?
Well, I did art in school.
Okay.
I did integrated law art in Kenya University. And it's mostly an entrepreneurship call that when you are done, you have to start up and
do your own something.
And then if you're not someone who is passionate about art. It's very difficult. And you know, it's very difficult for startups, especially arts in Ghana. People don't appreciate
it. They don't buy it. But out there, you would have been a millionaire.
Exactly.
So what's the problem that you face that you think somebody watching out there will be able to come on board and help your startup to grow? What's the challenge?
Well, in my business aspect, in Kumasi, for instance, you know, in Accra, natural flowers is something that is doing very well compared to Kumasi.
Yeah.
You know, if I have to, if a customer orders for a natural flower, I have to order it from Accra. And then sometimes
why don't you grow some here yourself?
Sometimes because of the climate conditions here.
Yeah, it doesn't suit.
Doesn't fit. And even those in Accra, they normally
import.
Yeah, they import into the country, and it's very expensive.
Okay.
Compared to.
So what is the problem you face as an entrepreneur who is into art, or how were you able to raise funding starting this business?
For example, let me say a story. I started with interior decor accessories. I was using leather works to make
those things. Yeah.
And trust me, it was difficult. People will tell you to make this, and I don't know, they won't pay.
No,
and
but
even when you
don't do before you take money. You take money.
Know.
Oh, okay.
I was starting up, so anything just to make your business
go.
At the end of the day, you just do it, just so that your name will be out there. And I was producing something that anyone who sees it was so elated. Because it's not common.
Meanwhile, they wouldn't pay.
Exactly. Even when you mentioned, I was like, it's too expensive. Can you just come down? Like, I can't remember.
Were you overpricing them?
No, I was pricing based on the inputs
that you put in.
At the end of the day, I won't be working so hard. I know that you won't get anything out of them. Why are you doing the business at the end of the day? So some of them will make comments like, just this I'm putting on my wall too. Why would I have to pay
that much? It means that you are at the wrong place. When it comes to marketing, when it comes to selling, you are selling it to the wrong people. So you need to find a niche, probably out of Ghana. Then you hammer there until, you know.
And I even concentrate more on local, like I decided at first I was using wooden, like wooden, to make those things. Artworks. So
and wooden too is even expensive.
Exactly. And I was using wooden then I put lights in it. And when people say like, oh, this is very beautiful. This is a beautiful art of my life. So,
wow.
But later on, I realized that it would have penetrated more in the Accra market as compared to
Kumasi.
But at a point, I got discouraged and I stopped.
Wow. So you stopped to do what?
And I was sitting down one dawn And I was like, I like flowers. Why don't I go and learn bouquet making
with your art background?
Exactly. So there was this lady in town that she was doing to this, and I was like, oh, please, I want to learn. Like, oh, this is the amount you have to pay. And then that I had finished service. I paid. I didn't.
How much did you pay?
Well, that's why she charged me 600 service.
To go and learn.
But you provide your own materials.
Your materials. In addition to the 600. Look at that. How many years did you spend with this person learning it?
2 months.
2 months. When you graduated from that place and you came on your own, how has the market been?
I'm telling you, I'll say that I think that this is one of the best decisions
you've ever made in your life. Wow.
This is one of the
so it means that people love that bouquet stuff. Is it for weddings or?
Yeah, I can do for weddings,
funerals,
for centerpieces, funerals,
any birthdays,
everything. Like I decided to cramp everything up when it comes to floral design.
So now you've shown the material one and you are now doing the flower aspect more. Wow.
At Heal Water Ventures, we have the skills and experience to maintain your plumbing, painting, electrical, and biofilm wastewater treatment services. Our specialties include architectural design, structural design, building and construction, renovation, flooring, and tile services. For more information, contact Heal Water Ventures at 024-490-6460.
What's the name of your business again?
Miss Far Florals on Instagram.
Miss
Far. My name is Far. F-A-H.
Okay, Far. F-A-H. Far. Okay. The pricing bits, how much do they cost when you want to order?
Well,
how much
with the bouquets, it ranges within 180 upwards, depending
on what the person wants. So everything is custom made.
Exactly.
The young people out there, which year did you graduate from?
2016.
2016. So like 5 years now. What would you want to tell the young African out there, especially the ladies? What would you want to tell them when it comes to business, when it comes to startup, when it comes to entrepreneurship?
Well, when I started this thing 3 years ago, talent is not, when it comes to business, it's only about talent. That is one thing I have learned so well. After when I started, I was like, oh, I'm doing nice work. I don't even care.
Nah, it doesn't
But when you don't go with the literacy of being in a business, at the end of the day, you start up, and at the end of the day, you get the money, all right. But at the end of the day, it won't last long. So let me tell them what you mean by that. She knew everything about art. She's got the skills, but probably she needed a marketer. She needed a salesperson. She needed somebody who would take care of the books. She needed somebody who will be doing the customer service. All these things come together to form the entity called what? Business. So when you are out there and you fall short in a particular area, what you need to do is to go out there and look for people and partner up with them. You could be partnering up to share the business. You could go in for somebody as your mentor or coach to be able to get out of this challenge that startups do face. We are wrapping up the interview. What would you want to tell your would-be customer, somebody that you would want him or her to be your client? Well, I'll tell my would-be customer that when it comes to Miss Far Florals, I don't tend to just make something that sometimes they actually, after the wedding, what am I using this one for? But I make sure that I invest a lot in quality works. So that at the end of the day, even after your wedding, you can put it in your vases, your case, you can put them in your vases, showcase them, because it's something that at the end of the day, it lasts a lifetime. When it comes to it. So when it comes to Miss Far Florals, whatever we do is handmade, and at the end of the day, it's a good quality.
Nice one. Your telephone number, your social media handles.
0275 34 8034, and we are on Instagram, Miss Far _Florals. The Miss Far is MIZFAAH _Florals.
Nice one. Thank you very much.